Welcome back. It's been a rough FA Cup for me. Pretty good one for Tanner. Let's get right into it.
Exactly as Trevin says, we'll get right into it from Saturday.
Terrible.
A nice W for Manchester City. A little rocky start. A little rocky kind of 70 minutes.
Man, it was tight there for a while. Like this game you were not expecting it going in, but
not
for
like
the
this.
First 70 minutes, neck and neck.
Not like this. Lineup, we see some youngsters coming in. Victor Ruiz, the kid I love seeing in our defense. The Brazilian.
For hell.
40 million. Get him in there. Young Brazilian. Next Thiago Silva. Thank you very much, Trevin. I want that man on my team. I want him starting more. I'd love to see him more. Kuzanov playing outstanding. So Victor Ruiz, however you say his last name, it's W-E-I-S, but how they say it, is crazy.
Not sure.
He's a baller, though. I want to see more of him, especially because he's Brazilian, to be honest. So I'm always rooting for the Brazilians, and especially one on Manchester City. Come on. Savinho not playing another Brazilian.
Nunes, your favorite.
Who?
Nunes,
He's
your favorite.
Portuguese. He's Portuguese.
Oh, yeah.
This guy.
Lo siento.
Anyway, 3-1. Pretty much icing on the cake. It's a nice win. We needed it. We should be beating a team of Argyle's stature here.
Yeah,
I mean,
100%.
at the Etihad Stadium. But like we said, the beginning of the game, we were a little bit discombobulated.
The 3-1 scoreline kind of gives a little deception into the first 70 minutes especially because, it was back and forth like Tanner said. They scored the first goal and it's like, oh shit, they came to play, especially off of set pieces. They're a dangerous team. I mean, I can't remember his name, Lo siento, I'm sorry for not remembering.
Holland 2.0.
Just absolutely skies over McAtee, and he's not really meant to be in that position, but you got to do what you got to do, and McAtee wasn't able to, and they get the first goal, and it's like, oh man, it could really happen. It could really happen.
Rocky first half.
But then, I mean, immediately, City just come back opportunity after opportunity. De Bruyne,
We've
Holland,
been doing it.
Bernardo, they just kept going.
It's kind of our season, man. We've creating some chances here now against a team like this, and then
but couldn't
finish it, and then we go down 1-0, and then it's fucking 1-0 at halftime. We have to come out the gate swinging. That's what we do. Nico O'Reilly on the double, 2 goals for this kid.
In a row. It was pretty impressive.
Love it. It against this opponent. It is what it is, you know what I mean? But still, 2 goals for a youngster. Love to see it. It's really important for him. Hopefully he can keep seeing more minutes and stuff off these goals and stuff, good form and whatnot, in a good motion. So, play those guys who are in good motion. But overall, really good performance from him. Second half, we had to turn up. We had to because we were shit in the first half. I mean, we weren't shit. We created so many chances we couldn't finish. So that's
we were shit at finishing.
We were shit at finishing. We couldn't do it. And they get the goal, and then you're kind of scared there. But he comes on. He didn't come on. He was on the whole time. He scores 2 goals, really important for us. And then right there at the end, a little icing on the cake from KDB.
Yeah, pretty much it's gonna end like that with Plymouth. Chasing the game, trying to get back in it. You knew that they were pretty much gonna get a third one, and Holland isn't able to finish it himself on the first one like he should have. Second one, he decides, you know what? I guess I'll just tramp the ball across and just take the easiest
He took the shot though, and he didn't.
And he missed, and then
nice pass across.
I guess I'll tramp it over for the easier goal instead of trying it and being a real striker.
Nice pass across. He's hating. Trevin's just hating.
Whatever.
Really nice pass across. Kevin De Bruyne finishing it off. Icing on the cake, as I said. We move on. I believe we have Bournemouth in the next round. Looking forward to that. Hopefully we can get past them, keep moving on. FA Cup, though, that's the one trophy this year I'm thinking we can win, especially because our arch nemesis, the red side of Manchester,
in the FA Cup,
unfortunately had some different results.
Yeah, we didn't exactly favor well in the draw coming up for the round of 8 just because we weren't in it. Spoiler alert, we lost. Fulham were not that great. We were even worse. I mean, We're bad, man. I could go through the whole game and just say X, Y, and Z, and this person did, and it's the same stuff every week. We play terrible. We go into halftime 1-0 down because we got outplayed physically and tactically because we don't know quite what we're doing. We get outplayed. We have subs. We have some young kids coming on, and they played better than the starters and the players that we've had in this team for the last not only 18 months, but even some that have been here for the last 5 years. Lindelof. I mean, it's tough to see. It's the same thing every week. Bruno saves us, does the one thing that he has to do to actually try and keep us in the game. Gets a goal. Every game. Like, he is the captain. I understand Roy Keane doesn't like him. I couldn't give a fuck less because without him, we'd be relegated.
At this point, I don't know what Roy Keane and some of the other pundits, we could name them all, to be honest. I don't like Michael Richards, and he played for City, Yeah. Don't really like him as a pundit. Good player, I guess. Michael Richards, he was all right.
Young player,
obviously not the extent of
player.
Keane for United, but he played for us. But as a pundit, some of the things just not
Can't agree with.
Not really there. Bruno constantly doing everything he can for this team. Honestly,
Everything.
I could see a world where Bruno requests to leave in the summer.
Honestly, because if we don't, we're not going to be in the Champions League. We're not going to be in the Europa League. We'll be lucky to get Europa Conference, and I'm not watching. I'm telling you now, there won't be a single video about that until we win it at the very end. If we win it, if we don't, it's not being mentioned one time. It's not even worth the time to sit and watch teams that, no disrespect, I've never heard of. Let's be honest, we're not in the capable. We're not
from England.
Yeah, we're not capable of keeping players like Bruno. Really, if he really wants to go, it will not be surprising at all, and I can't blame him.
What he would be valued at, I mean, you're looking at, for United, he's like a £100 million player, to be honest. But
for United,
realistically,
100%.
they would sell him for 50, 60, somewhere 65 probably range. Get a good chunk
Saudi
of change.
maybe 100. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, maybe a Saudi bid comes in for 95, 100.
But I hope not. I hope he stays.
But,
I hope he stays. But I wouldn't be shocked if he didn't.
It's so guys like that, they're on teams that he should be on a better team.
He should be on a better team right now.
He should be on a better team. United aren't good enough. We see it yet again. FA Cup. We go to penalties. I mean, you could say you take it to penalties, but I mean, this game was played in Old Trafford.
Yeah.
So at Old Trafford against Fulham, little stat for you. Fulham haven't beat United in the FA Cup in 117 years. Little fun fact.
At Old Trafford, that's crazy.
Then they go and beat them at Old Trafford. Yes, we could talk about the state of the United team, but still, you should be beating Fulham.
Yeah.
And, I mean, honestly, should you, though? Now that I'm really thinking about it, Fulham are higher than you at the table.
And we suck. Our team is not good.
So
we have a striker that hasn't scored in 22 games.
The expectation is just...
It's tough because when your striker, the $70 million or pound striker that you buy, that's this young up-and-coming striker, he does well in the first year, and we expect him to take that next leap, and he's regressed. I don't know what's going on. He hasn't scored in 22 games. He is a main issue with chance creation. And everyone says, "Oh, he doesn't get enough chances. He doesn't get enough chances." Well, he doesn't make anything. He can't always be the one to finish everything. You have to be able to link up and actually help the team play, and he's not able to. It's just this role or whatever. It's he can't do it. And we saw Cheeto Obi Martin, the young kid, 17 years old, comes on and he creates 3 chances. Højlund has created 3 chances in the last 21 games. That's the issue that we're working with here. Our players are not good enough.
Yeah, I mean, Trevin hating on Haaland for getting an assist today, but not even Højlund. He would be praying for assists right now with the way he's been playing. United, this summer, it's going to be a lot of changes. Man City this summer. Hopefully, if we don't get fucked in the ass by the government or the fucking the Premier League,
the FA,
and whatnot. Hopefully, we'll be able to go spend some more money that we have.
Even though you already spent 150 in the winter. What?
But you go for 150. I mean, we haven't spent in the last 2 windows really that much. I mean, besides this 150, those other 2 windows, I'd say we spent maybe 70, if that. Probably even less than that. Probably less than that. I think I'm exaggerating.
Just a ridiculous amount.
But think about this summer. I mean, we're gonna be cut. A lot of that's gonna be going away. I think De Bruyne. Hopefully, he stays. I hope he takes a pay cut. But even if he doesn't, he's gonna leave, and then that's a 400K a week or 400,000K a week player gone off the books right there. So bringing in more players, we're gonna need it. Hopefully we're able to. United, they're probably gonna be needing to sell Rashford, sell Bruno, sell quite clean house.
We'll see.
To be honest, could be a clean house.
It's gonna be a lot. Like
Maguire,
a lot of people are gonna be going. I need Antony to just keep absolutely striving and be in the face of La Liga. Just keep killing it over there.
Maybe get a transfer fee for him.
We know the talent's there.
Take him back.
You secure that $50 million or that $40 million. I'll never say a bad word about you again.